Alright, well here's the part 6 of the Juggernaut build video, and this is just cutting in the battery bays, and again the method I use, so just kind of trim it away, um, pretty much cut to fit your lid, make sure it's somewhat square, and trim it in with a sharp razor or knife, and it's pretty simple. I'm going to speed it up just because I mean, you can get all the information you can. I mean, it being speed up, you don't need to. Um, there's really no direction for how to do it. Just cut a little bit out and make it to whatever thickness the lid is. It's not 4 millimeter coroplast. It's actually, I think it's like 2 or 3 for the lid, so it doesn't need to be that thick. And usually cut about, I think it's like 1/4 inch or so, 3/8 or so for the front, and about the back, just so your Gorilla Glue can fasten the front of the battery bay lid to the EPP foam. So it works pretty good, and it's pretty strong. So after I cut the hinge in, I will add the Gorilla Glue on the front of the wing and let it sit, let it fully dry for about 2 hours, well, about 2 hours, and make sure it sticks really well. The Gorilla Glue will penetrate the EPP foam very well, a lot better than the EPO foam, and here I'm just adding, this is called goop. If you can't find it, rubber cement works pretty good, but I use goop, and just smear it in there, the bay mainly, and then the back portion, not the front, because the front, where the lid is going to be attached to, that's going to be Gorilla Glue, so you don't need to put anything there, but the back, where the back portion of the wing where the lid's going to be going, that's where your Velcro is going to go. So this goop or rubber cement works pretty good for the Velcro. So that's just laid out flat. Put your Velcro down so your battery has something to grab onto, and it works really good. Let it dry. Let it fully dry. So Velcro on the back and the back to shut your battery bay. This is the taping method for the motor mount, and I pretty much just go crazy with it. Use three strips on the motor mount, going sideways. Yeah, just tape it on. It's reinforcement. It holds up very well. It can take an impact. I've got video of it, and I'll post it up on, or hopefully it will be posted up maybe soon, of a Juggernaut hitting a pole and the motor mount held on strong. So pretty much all the impacts, none of the motor mounts have ever came loose. So it's pretty strong. The 5 mil, or it's just actually, I think, 2 or 3 mil packing tape, and just go crazy on it. It's not gonna affect it. People may say, "Oh, tape's heavy," but you're using 5 mil lam, and the wing can take it. It takes it like a champ. So tape the motor mount on, and then I usually cross weave it, I guess, and then I put some on the leading edge of the wing itself, so the front of the wing, just because. I've actually always been doing that even with my store-bought planes, and yeah, just put tape wherever you need it. It's not going to affect it. It's not heavy, and works good. So this is the, I think, the last portion of the build. I think I'm not too sure if I did the top yet. I have to review the rest of the videos, but the top lamb's pretty easy. You just put it on there. It's pretty simple, just like how you did the bottom. Yeah, just cut it in, and that's pretty much it. So after this part, I think it's the elevons and then the winglets, I think, and then I don't know if I did the GoPro cutout, but it's pretty simple. I don't think it's too complicated. So yeah, do the front, the nose, the belly. It's where it's going to be landing a lot. You don't need to do skids. I mean, you can do skids, but I don't. I usually land on grass. I'll put some on the leading edge. Yeah, I did land the top. Okay, so that part's pretty easy. This part is just for a little bit more reinforcement on impacts. If you do some crazy stuff and fly it through trees, it's not going to damage it as bad. So it's just my method. So I don't know how much longer this video is, but it's almost done. So yeah, I think it's 7 minutes. I was about 6 minutes, but yeah, just taping it up. Alright, so this is the tail end, just showing you the top. Here is the motor mount. I usually just cut to whatever whatever I need to, so I can get to the screw holes. Yeah, just pre-drill your motor mount to whatever motor type you're going to be using, bolt pattern. So you can pretty much do that ahead of time and just carve out the foam so you can get the screws in. So that's just all. That's a little bit shaven, which is, it's not too complicated, and you can't see it to the top of the frame up there. I'm just covering up the corners where the lamb, where you have to like kind of cut the lamb to make it smooth. Just put some tape on there, and it'll kind of make it look a little bit more smoother. So that's pretty much it. Once you're pretty much, when you're at this phase, everything starts falling into place, and it's very, very strong and light. So it's very strong when the lamb's completed, and it's ready to rock and roll.